So we were talking about credit worthiness for businesses. There's Business Experian, Business Equifax, and Duns and Bradstreet. I was stating that for an underwriter, when they look at funding a small business, when you have a private trust versus an LLC, the only way that the underwriter knows anything about the private trust is based off of what the trust provides to the underwriter. But since the underwriter works for a commercial bank, he's going to be more inclined to give funding to an LLC because it already has a public profile. You have to have a certificate of good standing with the government. You have to have the operating agreement on how you're operating the business, who's who owns the company, because that's usually needed for all small business funding. Then they're going to be looking at the business credit profile as well. And all those are already generated. When you generate an LLC, those entities, Experian, Equifax, and Duns and Bradstreet, they scrape the data from the government databases and they create your profile for you a lot of the time. Now, you want to call and check to make sure your profile is actually up and it has the accurate information, but they automatically create that for you. As with a trust, you have to register and do it all manually. So when it comes to funding, an LLC is always the obvious choice over a trust, unless the trust has assets. If the trust has assets, then you can get secured funding. You can get a secured loan or whatever you're doing. That's a whole different story. But when it comes to small business funding that's usually unsecured, LLC is always the way to go.